I think we're live over on YouTube. We could start live over here on Whatnot and then make sure that I'm getting good angle. You let me know if you can see everything.
Yeah, looks all right.
And Lex is in already. What's up, Lex?
Yeah, I know. Lex is already there.
I'm plugging in these phones. Let's get this. All right, how's that looking on Whatnot?
Everything looks like it's lined up pretty good.
Yeah?
On both of them, yeah.
On both of them, good. All right, so I will be selling these, and we're gonna do some more. We had 2 requests yesterday. We had multiple requests, but we had Captain America, and we also had Deadpool. But
Right.
before I do that, I realized that I want to put some more black on this while we wait for the room to fill up a little bit, you know?
So how was your day?
My day was good, bro. It's my day off, so
Oh, that's why we can do it early. That's nice. I like that.
yeah, today was my first day off since the revolution. I realized that I want this to be so much more black. You know what I mean? It has so
Yeah,
much
I
blue
really,
in.
no, I totally understand that. So, because especially that one side to have like that kind of black, shiny, leather, vinyl kind of a look or whatever it is, it needs to have some super, super hard darks, you know, and then like really violent, almost like white spots where like the light's reflecting off of it.
So as we wait for more people to come in, this is what we'll work on. We got 23 folks over on YouTube right now. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna be doing some more headshots on comic sketch covers. And if you're interested in purchasing any of this, then I would suggest coming over to the app called Whatnot, so you have an opportunity to purchase.
Justin Moore on Whatnot. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Welcome in, welcome in. I think that's looking good. How was your day?
You know, I got some stuff done. So, but you know, I can always be more productive at work. But,
You
the
gotta be
problem
more
is
productive?
like a lot of our contractors and you know some of the other like people. So a lot of our contractors this time of the year are off until the end of the year, and then usually they come back like around the 5th or 6th, depending on what the weather's like. If it's super, super, super cold like it was today, where like even though we were like between 12 and 17, the wind chill never got above 0. So there's days like this that so they don't work because it's just too dangerous to be outside, you know, for extended periods. It's too dangerous to be outside for an extended period of time. Some of the equipment doesn't like to work, you know, it freezes up. You know, some of the boring rigs work with water, so it freezes too quickly. So, you know, so so they may or may not come back right away. But that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So, but like I can't like get stuff done without the contractors. But
Yeah.
then it's not just me, but some of the other people that I work with are also off at this time of the year because when we start going into and you're probably familiar with how this works working like with Spectrum. You can only carry over like so many hours of flex time and vacation time to the new year, so you have to burn so much at the end of the year, and so a lot of the people I work with are burning that extra time because they have like
use it or lose it.
Yeah, they have 2 weeks in a row, where they have a Christmas and they have a New Year's. So they burn their time in there because they're getting an extra 2 days off. So.
Maria Gonzalez over on YouTube says, I'm in Texas, and they say hi. Hello.
Yeah, and Rafael Miranda says, "Boy," and Stick Your Pogo. Welcome in, man.
There it is. What's going on, my boy? Look, we did some headshots the other day, and we're going to do some more today. We're going to be working on Captain America, and we're going to be working on Deadpool. These are going to be on sale, and I think I'm going to sell these individually for like, I don't know, $40, $45. So if you want any one of those, just let me know. These are the two that we're going to be working on today.
Pogo says he got his miles yesterday.
That's right. How was it? Did you like it? Are you satisfied? Let's see if I can do this without knocking the camera all over the place. All right. So as far as Deadpool goes, how are we going to do them today? Are we going to do something straightforward? Are we going to do a 3/4? These are going to be simple headshots. Again, I'm not going to be going super crazy, especially if I'm going to be selling them for like $40. However, I do know that Deadpool, I want him to have, to be, I don't know, battle damaged. Let's see. Got my mom. It looks so dope. Thank you. Joe's busy.
Sorry, my son just walked in. What's up, buddy? Oh, all right. Pogo says that looks dope. I'm guessing he's talking about his miles that he got.
Yeah.
Make sure that once you're done with this Deadpool, you take a really good picture of it and send it to Woodworker.
Right.
Only because that's his dude.
Yeah.
I've never seen any one person that's more obsessed with one character.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have something in mind here? What you're going to be doing with this Deadpool? Is it going to be like a upper torso shot?
Yeah. Have the steez. I hate when that happens and then it won't come out. Hmm. I feel like I want to do something and maybe have his swords out,
Oh,
or
I was
I would
asking
get with these.
how our Christmas was.
Christmas was good. It was cool. I went out with my family, and on Christmas Day we stayed home, so it was cool. And yours, Joe? Yours was good.
Yeah, mine was very quiet, which was actually very nice. So, you know, not a lot happened, you know. So, uh, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be dumb about it, but you know, since one of the kids got a divorce, you know, there's a bunch of the kids that got separated, and so you know, a lot of them had to spend Christmas someplace else this year. So
Yeah.
it made it to be very quiet.
So I'm assuming that's the sad part because you want to have all your family with you.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I see a lot of them like 5 days a week anyway, you know,
Yeah.
because of the arrangement that they have. So to have a couple of days away from them isn't bad. So, yeah.
I hope you can see this. I know it's probably like light right now, but it's funny because Deadpool always looks like Spider-Man at first.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, quite a bit so, dude.
The camera's not shaking too much, is it?
Not really, no. I mean, there's a little bit of shake on the YouTube camera, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Slow moving, newly found. Thanks, guys, for popping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome in. We're just doing Deadpool sketch. Not that you guys can't see that already, you know.
Let's see. Bike rider Brighton said hi. Can you draw? Bike
No.
rider, that's a yes. Backbencher Studio said hi. Chelsea 6906 said name 5 countries in Africa. And Occupy says, oh look, Deathstroke. The Marvel version of Deathstroke, yes, but you're close.
Not sure what I want him to do with his hands. I want to get to the level to where I start setting a timer, but
Right.
I don't know if I'm ready for all that anarchy.
Occupy says shopping bags, question mark.
Wait, what?
Shopping bags. I'm not
Oh,
entirely sure.
is he holding shopping bags?
Right.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny.
A bunch of chimichangas. I should do a speech bubble, like, but how his arms are, like, you wouldn't see the shopping bags.
D Graves Art just stopped by on Whatnot. Thanks for stopping by, D.
Wait, who? So, wait, what? Did they get me? They got my name, Joe. Shopping bags, I like that. These pouches need to be bigger. Maybe I'll do a thing across like that. Let's do some grenades. You see this sketching?
Yes, sir. Pogo says you put a bubble in it. It says, "Look, Mom, no hands."
I can get behind that. See if I can. Look, Mom, no hands.
Pogo says, "Damn, speak text." That's what happens when you get lazy. Oh man, an advocate being a douchebag over there on the tube says it's ugly, give up. Well, I mean, I mean, if your mom would have taken that advice, you wouldn't even be here, right?
Wait, what?
Said Addo Kid over on YouTube says it's ugly, give up, and I'm like, well, if his mom would have taken that advice, then he wouldn't be here.
It's crazy. We haven't gotten one of those before.
No, but eventually they were going to show up.
Heck yeah. Does that mean we made it?
Almost. The only thing that hasn't shown up with you making it is the paycheck.
This is gonna be black. Move this up. So when are we gonna do another show where you're drawing?
When I'm drawing,
Yeah.
what's your week look like this week?
Hmm?
What does your week look like this week?
My next day off would be on the 1st. I don't know if we're doing anything. Are we doing anything? If not, then what are you doing? Are you doing anything on the 1st?
As far as I know, no, I am not.
You're gonna be sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
7. Oh, I messed up that one. You're super quiet. Joe,
Yes, sir.
I said you're super quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just reading and making sure I wasn't lost on any of the text. I keep looking back and forth. But yeah, I'm not doing anything as far as I know on the 1st.
Okay.
It's a Thursday, so and theoretically I'm not working that day. Yeah, we can figure out when you want to stream. Hopefully, in the semi-afternoon area. I think that's when people leave me alone the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just gotta figure out what I want to draw.
All right. Should we just go ahead and start? Oh, no, not yet.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to think now, like, what am I going to want to draw? And I'm not ready to start working on that Spider-Man Venom thing yet.
No?
No, I want to figure out, like, I want to kind of do like how you were sketching yours out. I want to do something very similar before I actually, because I don't want to keep like sitting there saying like, oh, that's not what I want. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, that's not what I want. You know what I mean? On these comic book covers, because I feel like they're less forgiving than the other paper that we use. So I just want to make sure it's
Like, we're just gonna go straight in with the ink brush. I have to go in and freaking and do with the ink pen, because I'm still not fully used to doing just ink brush.
Well, I guess you and I can text and figure out when you want to do this thing on Thursday, and maybe help me figure out like what I want to maybe draw to. So I got to kind of get back into working on that. Oh, let's see. Whitney Gonzalez says King Von Dieter. I'm not familiar with who that is.
Let me know if I go off screen or whatever.
No problem, dude. I'll let you know. So far, you're like perfectly fine, like right in the middle. Even when you're twisting around and stuff like that, you're pretty much still like right in the center with what you're working on. By the way, Jeffrey kind of gave us a compliment today when he was talking about all the other, um, people that were out there with that new guy that I was telling you that was talking about you, and to really watch what you're doing, and like you're really a good person to hang out with. But he was talking about like how we do this, and how he said that like the funny thing is that as much as you and I do this, and everybody has seen us do this, nobody else is still doing this.
Mm-hmm. Not for the most part. I mean, there's some people who are like, they're streaming together more often and doing that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, there's other people that do stuff that's very similar, but not exactly the same.
yeah,
The one thing that like I've noticed is that when other people do stuff that's similar to what we do, um, usually the conversation is just between them, and then they forget there's other people watching, and they don't interact with them.
yeah,
Or like yeah, you know what I mean.
yep.
And I find that to be extraordinarily disheartening.
This is a lot bigger than I intended it to be.
Right?
In the sense that, like, I was just doing a headshot. But this is okay. I might even do some, like, color, maybe.
Oh, you and I had that conversation the other day about pricing on stuff like this. So I mean, your other headshot ones would be less expensive. This, in my opinion, especially if you're going to add color to it, is going to fall into the slightly more expensive category.
Yeah.
And then you have the other version that you do that's a lot more detailed and a lot more a lot more time consuming. And again, those are more expensive. I think that's the right thing to do. I mean, realistically, as an artist, you should be compensated for your time and your effort and your supplies to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people don't really see that, but what are you gonna do, right?
Exactly. Let's see if we just add in a few. We're just gonna add in some stuff on this,
Say that last part again. You're gonna add on some stuff. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and be adding on stuff,
Right.
like on his costume or. Do black. I don't know if I'm gonna have. Shadow. Let's do the shadow going this way.
Oh, Joseph, thanks for showing up, man.
What up,
Joseph
Joseph?
says, hey, bros and non-bros.
What up, bro? How are you? What you been up to, Joseph? You haven't done any shows lately or anything, huh? Hopefully everything's been good with you.
Hello? Okay, give me just a couple minutes and I'll be there. Bye.
He's already ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. CXS popped in here as well. How's it going, Carlton? Joseph says he's hanging in
CX.
there. And then he says, not too many. And then Joseph recognized that TXS is in here as well and said, hey, yo.
What's up, man? We're just, you know, trying.
Whereas it's like if it was, just to let you know, Joseph, that CXS really kind of responds to it when you hit them with the how you doing.
You alright?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's the, yeah,
Seasoning.
that seasoning. I'll have to clean a lot of these lines up when I do the fine line. Let me see if I can do an ink pen with Andrew Garcia. Yo, did you miss that?
You said what?
I said, did you miss that?
No, I did not miss that.
Oh, that's super wonky. All right. She gotta go pick up Jaden.
Ooh, Ellie popped in and says, "Rawr."
Ellie, What's up? Glad to have you, Ellie. Now that you're here, maybe Joe will liven up.
Maybe a little bit. She says she's running Uber and shit. LOL.
What? Ah, blah.
Andrew Garcia over on the tubes says, "Yo," said hi. Did you draw that?
I'm drawing it currently.
Ellie's also yelling at me saying, "Wake up, Joe." You know what? Realistically, I tried to go to bed at a reasonable time last night. I couldn't fall, and I know my time gets like jacked up on the weekend sometimes. If I stay up too late one day, it really affects me the next day. So like last night, I tried my best, and even like taking a melatonin, I couldn't fall asleep till after midnight. And
Really?
then my alarm goes off. It's 5:30, so I'm already
Ooh,
tired.
yeah.
And it's just not easy for my whole body to keep adjusting and adjusting and adjusting. You know, like
Yeah.
my son. You know, I mean, I remember when I was his age, somebody said, "Hey, can you go to sleep?" I'd be like, "I already am."
Yeah.
You know, the older you get, the harder it is. But the crappy thing is I remember, you know, when I was taking care of my dad before he passed, you know, and he was in his late 50s and his 60s. You know, he would wake up. He would go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night. He would always wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. He'd stay awake for a few hours, you know, like 8 or 9 o'clock. And then usually by 10 o'clock, he was taking a nap in his chair. Let's see. Ellie sending easy emojis, and so I'm trying to figure out what they say. It says wakey wakey, bacon and eggs, hands off, and I don't know what. Oh, the snaky. Okay, my bad. Is it like drop your cocks and grab your socks? Joseph says, "What's new?"
Nothing much, man. Just getting ready for the new year. Already booked for another market on in February. So I'm excited about that. And that's pretty much it. Trying not to spend too much time on this because I don't want it to be over. So, February is going to be the start of the desert shop markets.
For like first weekend?
The 7th and 8th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that.
Where's the desert markets at compared to where you're at? And Swirl, thank you very much for popping by. Jamie Pet, thanks. And Ellie says that she will be right back.
It's like 30 minutes away from me.
Well, at least it's not that far, right?
No, it's not far. And the market has been pretty good for me. So I'm enjoying it.
Did you do the desert one last year too, or is this one going to be new for you?
No, so I mean, I just got introduced to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's what I've been doing. Um, so that's fun. I've done it. I've done it a few times. I did it for Black Friday, and then I
Right.
did it for the Christmas, and it was a success each time. So I'm excited. Lord willing, everything goes well.
Yeah, I mean, 30 minutes away from you, I would be hoping that, not to be stupid, that it would be really good for you. I mean, and you haven't done it before, so I mean, it could be a
No,
huge.
I've done it. I just did it. I just did it for Black Friday,
Oh,
and
that's the one you did on Black Friday,
yeah, Black
and that one
Friday.
was. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. I apologize.
Hmm.
So I mean, that wasn't a bad time.
No, yeah, it was good. It was good. So Black Friday, and I did the what to call it. It was the Christmas weekend, basically. I'm gonna come back to that. Oh, this is black.
Let's see. Cash Blix on the tubes says what song, and the rat says I like your art. Hello B8W9T says the French are here and they are deaf. Whatnot Stubu, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
I see L's like no lessons now. In every loss I gain like the best person. I'm not even looking for no new lessons. Suffer now in heaven, I'll be counting blessings on me.
Hello says no, genuinely. What is he saying? Who are you asking about? Who's saying what? Are you talking about the music? Are you talking about me or are you talking about the artist? Because me and the artist are two different people. Cash Blix says yes. So option 1 is the music, option 2 is the artist, and option 3 is me. Wanted to know the artist of the last song.
Oh, I don't even remember what the last song was. Sorry, bro.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know any of them. So I couldn't help you on that either. I recommend rewatching this or you can back it up, and pull out your phone and Shazam it.
When you used to struggling, you know how to jump back. Just took another L. Okay, I jump back right. Yeah, Dion, yeah, it's prime time. I took the losses, now it's time to grind. Yeah, my mama told me never stay down. Yeah,
Cash Book says this Rob 49. Over here on the Whatnot, Forsaken 12 says, it's actually Forsaken V12, sorry. Hello, looking for a punchline, full body in a dynamic poses, full color commission. What's the process, price, and is it available for CGC grading?
Let me read that.
So there's a whole list of.
Hello, looking for a punchline, full body and a dynamic pose, full colored commission. What's the process price and is it available for CGC grading? I haven't done CGC grading or anything like that, so I haven't gotten to that process. And currently, I have a list of commissions, so my commissions are not open right now.
I don't even know who Punchline is. So
Is that a character? It's probably a character.
yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, it's a character, but I don't know what from. If it's DC, Marvel, anime. Okay, Forsaken says DC, so Punchline. My best guess is it's. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, that character. That's funny. So that's the character that for I think was Alexis K, super villain. Yep, I know who that is. So that's true. No, actually, she's more of like another clown character, like like how the Joker's daughter was, who really wasn't the Joker's daughter, but she was. It's a giant fiasco. So because nobody really knew what that character is all about. Yeah, Joseph says Joker's daughter. Although I think Punchline and Joker's daughter, weren't they two separate characters, or did they integrate them? Because I remember Duella did. But then they went through, and is that the one where like they revamped the character and made her from like Earth 3 because she was like the daughter of the Joker in Earth 3, and because it's a crime syndicate universe, the Joker over there is a good guy, and he ends up like having a baby with the Riddler, who's actually got like a multiple personality disorder and has 3 separate personalities. So she's like, instead of like a what do you want to call it? She's not bipolar, or I was gonna say, but she's not like like Harvey Dent, like not like Two-Face. She's more like Three-Face. And then Forsaken says, "All right, thanks." So, how far off am I, Joseph? Because man, I'll be honest with you, I don't know a lot about that character because I feel like she's one of those characters that they kept screwing up and screwing up and screwing up, even though they made her in the 70s. They never were able to get that character right. Cash Blicks on the tube is saying the art is dope. And then Ratchet Rolls says, "Yo, I'm back from the other day."
Yo, welcome back.
And then Joseph says, "I couldn't write." Well, I mean, I also know that the same character Punchline, they tried to revamp like after, that whole New 52 thing disintegrated. And I think they tried to bring her back as like the that one. Do you remember when they were doing a deal with like the Joker and how he had like that like stapled on face? I
Yeah.
think that one of them.
Yeah.
And then when he quote unquote died, and this mentally unstable girl found the mask, or his flesh mask, like floating in like the sewage, picked it up and then like sewed it onto her face, and she became like the Joker's daughter, even though that character actually never in all of the writing ever had any interaction on panels with the Joker ever. So everybody's like, we don't understand why she considers herself to be the Joker's daughter, but I think it's just because the character is mentally unstable. But it's a lot of like issues with that character. Like I said, that character was never fleshed out correctly. People were wanting. I mean, there for a while, the Joker's daughter, even tried to go by the name Harley Quinn when she became a Teen Titan, and and then they came out with Harley Quinn. And they were like, well, we can't have this. And so, because this Harley Quinn that was on the animated one is so much more popular, so they appeared in a comic together. And the Harley Quinn that you drew beat the ever living crap out of the Joker's daughter. So obviously that wasn't going to work. So.
We're making it happen slowly but surely.
Ratchet over there on the tube says, how do you draw so accurate to the comics?
Well, the good thing about that is subjective because, as you can see, some people say it's not good, some people say it's great. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to just be satisfied with whatever it is that you're doing and let everything else be white noise, you know? When you're first starting off, or not even when you're first starting off, but just in general, you probably want to start using reference. That way you have costume accuracy, attitude, maybe lighting or posing, depending on how comfortable you are with that. There's a lot of things that you probably want to look into, you know? Anything else to add on that, Joe?
No, I think that's pretty straight, pretty right on. The nice thing about comic accuracy is there's a lot of times whenever you see, like in the comics, whenever one artist leaves the book and another person comes in, sometimes the costumes change, even just a little bit. Something will change. So that's why the comic characters are all pretty fluid. So if you're going to be accurate with a character, then just look at like who your favorite artist is, and that's whose costume you want to mimic. And if you're going to do something with somebody that's really, really popular, you're probably going to be right on. I mean, but like when you're doing like the big time mainstay characters like Batman or something like that, things will change. I mean, not everybody draws the belt the exact same way. Not everybody draws the ears the exact same length. Not everybody draws the mask exactly the same. So there's always subtle differences. It's what do you want to do? How do you like doing it? Cash Blake says artists are born, not schooled. Yes and no. I agree with a lot of that. I think you can be born an artist, but like if you don't get schooled or school yourself, you're going to miss out on a lot. Ratchet says, you are my favorite artist channel.
Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot to me and Joe. I hope you guys know that because at the end of the day, art is much like music where it can transcend communication barriers, you know? So, yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that. Maybe I should put more black over here.
You think so?
It's really supposed to have red too, but I can go into that with a red marker. I'm actually just playing with some of these surfaces now, you know?
Right.
Seeing as how I'm already doing more than what I initially wanted to, I'm like, forget it. Let's just do it. Hey, but look, we We did a Deadpool.
Yep. And now Del Will just popped in. So
My
if anybody's gonna
Dukes.
keep, if anybody's gonna keep it on the straight and narrows, it'll be her. And then Bumper Oyster also showed up.
Welcome, welcome. My Dukes. I like I like the idea of saying, look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah, right. That's actually really funny.
Especially since I'm not gonna draw any.
Right. Ratchet says, how long do most of your artworks take? I think that's a loaded question, Ratchet, because it just kind of depends on how complex the illustration is going to be. Yesterday, well, it wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before, right?
Yeah.
Saturday night, when we were on here. We were on for 90 minutes, and he knocked out like two different headpieces. So they don't take a whole lot of time when he's doing that. When he's doing something that's a little bit more complex, like like a three-quarter body, he can probably knock this out like in about an hour, maybe a little bit more, but not a whole lot. Then the question is are you going to be doing color? Are you going to be doing backgrounds? So
Yeah. It's a lot of things that go into it that you try to figure out at the time. Oh, again, I almost forgot to erase.
Run by Gray, welcome in.
What happened to my eraser?
That I don't know.
Let me find it.
Ratchet says, was that when you drew the Rockstar Spider-Man? No, Rockstar Spider-Man was last week, but on
I drew these ones. So
yeah,
I drew
Saturday
this one
was the Harley Quinn and the Wolverine, right?
and I drew this one.
Yeah.
So those were the ones that I drew the other day that he's talking about. And that entire stream was like an hour and a half, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. 90 minutes.
I think I saw the Wolverine. Yeah. And with this one, this is something random that, you know, it was requested on our last stream. So I just decided that, hey, let's go ahead and let's draw it, you know? It was
Right.
initially supposed to be a headshot, but I drew a lot more than I actually wanted to, which isn't bad. We have more room to play.
Right.
And for what I'm doing, it don't look that bad. Right, Joe?
I would say yes. That is pretty accurate.
I don't know, man. I ain't believing that answer. I don't know why you hate me.
Joseph says yes.
Thank you, Joseph.
So yeah, Ratchet. There's varying degrees of like what are you going to do that. I mean, don't ever really time yourself because I mean, yeah, it's not gonna work for you. But the thing is what you kind of need to do for yourself is if you're wanting to be like an artist and you want to be able to charge somebody for your work, is what you really need to consider is realistically how long does it take you to draw something? How complex is it? The piece that you're doing. How much material is going to be going into it. If you're doing like a simple headshot like what D was doing, he's not going to charge as much for that as he would for something like this. Whereas if he was doing something that was like, say, Deadpool fighting Wolverine, that one would probably be quite a bit more expensive because there's going to be a lot more involved. So you just got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with the people that you're talking to. I mean, I've had people try to take advantage of me, and Dee's had the same thing, where somebody's always going to try and get something from them. That's the reality of the situation. Just protect yourself. think I'm all caught up now.
Sorry, I kind of get locked in on this, right? This
Dude, you're
part.
fine. You're absolutely fine. Matt says, I've got to go, but I'll be back.
For sure. See if we can add a little bit of excitement on this.
What do you mean by adding color?
Well, shading first. I feel like when you go in and you start adding in the shading,
Right.
sometimes that just brings the whole thing to life, you know?
Absolutely.
So,
I'll be honest with you. That's why ever since like you started using grayscale and I started playing around with it, like after you started doing it, there's a lot of pieces that I like just being like grayscale, like what you're doing, ink wash. Yeah, it's just sometimes it's undeniable that it's just better. Sometimes color can take away from it, and sometimes color can be like amazing. But you know what? If you suck at doing coloring, just work on this and just do the grayscale, right?
yeah.
Couch Vintage Vault, thank you for showing up, man.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. That's starting to come together a little bit.
Little by little, dude. Oops, I just made a this one. I checked out my power cord to my phone and pulled off the gummy bears. My son left behind.
Oh dang! Everything good?
Yeah, no, it's fine. The bag was sealed, but I heard, like it hit the ground behind me. I'm like, what was that? So. You remember how nervous I used to be doing sketch covers and stuff? Now I'm just kind of going in and doing watercolor and all this stuff on them. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, so there's a good chance that if I got on, I would be like super, super, super nervous. Gregory1492 said, "Hello, everybody," and cool Deadpool.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for
And
stopping by,
welcome in.
Greg. Do you
Welcome
prefer
in.
Gregory or Greg? Or 1492? Brenda B Creative Studios, thank you very much for showing up. We've been waiting for you.
Welcome to the stream.
Over on the tubes, Billy Angel Bam 5634 says, "Yo."
Yo. Welcome to the stream. This is not going bad.
No, it's absolutely not.
I'm telling you, man, once you start adding in the grayscale to it, bro, it's different.
Yeah. And the nice thing is if you let it dry a little bit more and you can do a little bit more gray in certain spots and make it darker, absolutely. And sometimes you don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
I remember that was like the first things I bought when I bought Copics. I bought like the grayscales.
Hey,
I bought the neutral and the cool grays, and it was just.
That was my Father's Day gift from my wife when I had said that I wanted to really take art serious.
Yeah.
She bought me my first set of Copic markers, grayscale. And that's when I was like, oh, yeah, oh, dang. They should have been sketch, for the brush.
Right.
But neither one of us knew that at that time, which is why I have the classics.
The first ones I had with the grayscale, yeah, I that's when I knew I kind of liked them. But again, I felt like once you figured out like how to use the grays, you can figure out how to use color. But if you can make something look interesting with just grayscale, then yeah, you're okay.
Yeah. I like how with Deadpool, you can play with the mask. Like, because, obviously he's got a face underneath.
Gregory says the price of Copics, they should come with an extra set of refills for all of them. I agree with you.
Bro, you are not lying. That's been my biggest gripe about Copics. I feel like, and it might be my fault because I just didn't use them as fast as I thought I would have.
Yeah, but I've just about everyone I've got. I have almost everyone I've got. I have a refill for so far. At least definitely the ones I use quite a bit over and over and over again. And then like as I dry up, I'll buy another refill. And then eventually they become slightly more affordable. Like in the long run. So like yeah, Ohuhus are like half the price or a third of the price of like buying like a Copic at full price, but once you start figuring out the refill cost, they kind of start to balance out after a while. Not right away, that's for sure. I had heard that Ohuhu was going to start doing refills, and if that's the case, I mean that could be a serious game changer for them. Yeah, cold here today, so I'm a little congested. We had like the day or two before Christmas, we warmed up pretty good to where like Christmas was in the 40s, and it was pretty warm all the way up until yesterday, and then yesterday it went back to being super cold. Rained all day, had like 60-mile-an-hour winds, with gusts with, and bringing in like super cold weather.
Yeah.
Overnight we dropped below zero, and then the wind chill kicked in too, so it made it super bad. And then today, like, even though we got to a high of 12, like, because of the wind, we were never above zero. But yeah, that seesaw of going warm and cold, I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get a cold. And then, like, there was a guy or two at work, and they were like, I think I had COVID for 3 or 4 days. I'm like, I'm not sure that's how long it lasts, but I'm going to stay in my office. Whatever you got, I don't want no part of it. But thanks for bringing it to work. Yeah, the funny thing is your wife in hearing distance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up then. Never mind.
Oh
See, it says, see, I can never rest with you rivals like you.
I'm trying to keep up with you, bro. Every time I turn around, you're doing something phenomenal.
Oh, kid, right?
It's a little distracting. Cause just when I think I have it like in the bag, like, oh man, we about to crush this guy, I see another post. I'm like, damn, when did he do that? I'm gonna throw some watercolor on this.
Chokes, welcome in, man.
Chokes. Man, it's been forever since I've seen Chokes. How you doing, bro? I'm just gonna throw these in here. Look, Ma, no hands. How you been, Chokes?
Also, CXS is asked, who is it for, bro?
Nobody. We're just doing it. You interested? If I wasn't broke? Nah, lies and deception. I see it. I know. I see how your shows be going, bro. Like, you ain't gotta lie to me. They don't really look too bad, right?
It looks better than not too bad.
All right. Um, pennies. CX, let me ask you this, bro. If we were to color this, what would we use? Will we use watercolor or will we use markers?
Tell him Copics because he just got some for Christmas and he needs to bust them out.
Oh, that's what I was leaning towards, but they're not Copics.
No, they're not Copics. I didn't say Copics, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I? I meant alcohol markers, but they're the faux Copics. TXS says, me personally, markers. He says, yeah, but Whatnot takes fees and putting away money for taxes. I make pennies.
Yeah.
Dude, no, not Olos. Olos are more expensive than Copics. Gregory said, I was just on the Copics website, and set A is $575. Absolutely insane without a refill kit. No, you're correct. Although, again, Olos are not that far behind, but TXS can afford Olos because he's sponsored by them.
Are you sponsored, CX? You holding out on us, bro? All right. I have other Deadpool covers, so we're really just going to go in with this. And we're going to do some coloring.
Oh, let's see. CXS says, I effing wish about being sponsored by Olo. CX says, I got to start making reels and hope they see it. Choke says, this DP is kind of clean, D.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Being sponsored by somebody like that or showing up like on their webpage or something, or getting like, you know what? I think that's what D's trying to do, and I think that would be amazing for him, is to get multiple thousands of people on his webpage and stuff like that. And this way, they might see like D using like some of these alcohol markers and say, hey, why don't you try ours and tell everybody how much better ours are?
Yeah.
I would tell you what, you better watch D sell out real quick.
I want them to be like, oh, wow, that's what our markers could do?
Yep. And you can show them like some of my stuff and say, this is how bad my stuff used to look. But since I started using Olos, pow! And then you pull up the Deadpool. Everybody like, oh my God. Elijah Hag. I'm going to say that's Elijah G. That's what we go. Elijah G. Welcome in. And,
Welcome in.
Ignore my first failed attempt.
Hey, I'm just having fun with this. It's yeah.
CSS says I just got some paint markers for Christmas. What kind of paint markers? Like Sharpies or Poscas or stuff like that?
might cost too much just a bounce. I said let's live lavish. God put it all on the house, yeah. Dinner overseas, I'ma need that. Ay, money can you get it? I'ma need that. Ay, summertime Spain, you gon' see that. House, yeah.
His neck piece, is it typically red or black?
Um,
I think it's black,
I
huh?
think his neck portion is usually like red because it flows into the red center part. I think, but if you give me a second, I will double check because yeah, he's got what do you want to call it? It's typically red, but he wears like a choker.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. With what color is the? I think it's black, huh?
If I can find something that's not Deadpool and Wolverine and the Ryan Reynolds version. Yeah, in the comic book it's red. Oh, so he's the set he got was for his paint markers are Artex, ARRTX,
Artix.
Artex.
Oh, that's cool.
CXS says I am also I'm down to only 2 cards in my top set. How do you replenish those?
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you. I think that might be too red of an orange. Let's try this one. This one.
CX says, "Oh, I'm drawing for tops like art job." Oh, you're. I think I've heard about stuff like that. Do they have it where they're paying you pretty decently for that, or is it kind of just like whatever?
Oh, he got picked up by Tops?
That's what it says, yeah.
Ooh.
Gregory says you can buy a refill kit of $385. Guess how much? Oh,
$700? Nah, probably like 400 and something.
$385 refills? Oh, Lord. I was going to guess, like, before he put that number up, I wasn't even going to be close, and I'm just going to say right now, neither were you. He says $12.95. That's not $12.95.
Yeah, no, I don't think any. Well, yeah.
He says, CXS says it's not the most profit, but it's the exposure I'm looking for.
Heck yeah.
Trust me, Gregory, I get you $12,000 or $1,295. Yes, that is that's a lot.
How's this looking, Joe?
I I think it's looking really, really good, dude.
I'm gonna have to go over that in light. His whole side is black, as far as I know. I like that. So how give us the story, CX. How'd you strike that deal?
Yeah, no kidding, right? And CXS for the thing says it's meh, it's okay. Gregory's now saying hey to CXS and vice versa. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. How did you get the tops thing? I've kind of heard good and bad things about tops.
Yeah.
Like you said, like the pay's not that great, and you pretty much like lose the rights to like all of your art, which kind of blows ass. But you know,
Exposure is great, but sheesh,
he says I applied on their site, and it took like 5 months to hear back from them. I look at it like any job; it's going to have its pros and its cons. That's true. Do they have like good benefits? Health, retirement, medical. You get like any kind of like dental. Do they help hook you up with like art supplies?
Nah.
He says, "LOL, hell no, Joe." Hey, we know you're a starving artist, and we're gonna pay you next to nothing. But how much you do it for the cheap for us? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't you dare ask for nothing either.
It's one of those things that honestly, and I mean, this is just coming from the perspective of watching so many people now bust their ass, because I know what you do to get what you get. And I've seen CXS get up like every Saturday morning at like, 5 o'clock in the morning, probably his time, and then like stream for like 10 hours, and that's just on Saturday. That's not including all the other times that he's doing it. Plus he's got his normal job, and I mean, sometimes I used to send him a tip just so he'd have a cheeseburger. But, it's just one of those things where, you see these artists and they're busting their hump for pennies, just like CXS says. And then like it's just like the big companies out there, they're like, hey, how can we take advantage of these people some more? It's just frustrating for me to see stuff like that. Gregory says, I give you big props for what you do for hours. Yes, talking to CXS. So, and CXS says, I've appreciated every cheeseburger, Joe. I know you do, dude. You're a chubby, just like me, That's the fastest way to your heart, man, through your stomach. That's most dudes. How do you think, I mean, every time I'm on here and D is streaming, 90% of his time that he's here, I can hear his wife in the background in the kitchen. I know that's how she's keeping him. So she knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
He hears me cooking.
Yeah, you cooking. Yeah. Oh, it's your song, Joe.
Uh-oh.
You haven't heard this in a while, bro.
Gonna beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. He's gonna beat somebody. That's all I can say. It says to Gregory says, I feel like it's not even work. I get paid to do what I like to do, and even if I don't make a sale, it's a good time.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see Whatnot, you know. But do you have examples that you can send like me and D of like the cards that you've been doing or what they're asking you to do? I would be very interested to see just like what they've got you working on. Or if you're not allowed to do that, I completely understand. I mean, I don't want you like violating some kind of like terms of agreement that you may or may not have with them. Yeah, right there. I can't until they announce my set. No, I totally get it, dude. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Was I was like, man, I don't want to accidentally ask you to do something that's going to mess you up.
I mean, you could just not tell them, bro. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, there's nobody here but just me and D, so
All right.
we won't tell anybody.
All right.
Right, YouTube? Anyway. No, that's totally cool, dude. I completely, like I said, because I think Jeffrey did something like that too once, and he had a whole bunch of like extra top cards that he was doing with for a long time.
So I love these freaking cards, man. I mean, not cards. These markers. I just have so many options.
I'm happy about that, dude.
It's like, am I ever gonna go back to doing watercolor? I don't know.
You know, I like it when you bounce between them, dude.
I still have like this stupid issue with my back. It's just not 100%. My back. Yeah, it hasn't. It's a lot better, but you know, it hurts.
I know. You know, the only song that I was hoping to hear more than that one is the one with the recorder going. The one that they're going to play at my funeral.
I'm going to do that. I want to be there. Make sure I'm invited.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's by the way, CX says, in case he says old ass. He says, CX says, talking to Gregory, he says, oh shit, what you thinking, bro? And then CXS called me old ass. I think it's because I was talking about the beating him. So, Rob Squatch, thanks for showing up. And then, but no, CXS, he has this song that once in a while comes up, and the music that they have in it, I swear it sounds like this guy's playing one of those recorders that like everybody played when they were in 4th grade. And it reminds me of that Titanic that they play once in a while with recorders, and it really makes you feel like whoever it is like mentally handicapped by playing. Anyway, I told D'Anthony, I said, man, when I am laid to rest one day, as they are lowering my casket in the ground, I hope they play something like that. That would make me so happy. I'd smile from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Jolly over on the tube says, dang, nice art.
Thank you.
And said hi.
Thank you.
CSS is getting some work from Gregory while he's on here. Looks like he's going to be drawing Mario and his cart throwing a blue turtle.
Oh, snaps.
On a card. And by the way, you have 2.5 by 3.5 inches to work in. How much can you cram in there? An eyeball? It's like, look. It's like, nope. I need the whole scene. Whatever's going on in the background, I need you to cram that in there too. I'm being serious. If it was, if you could do digital and then just take your digital and shrink it down and print it out on the 2.5 by 3, then that would be great. But yeah, I can't do those 2.5 by 3.5 cards. And now CX is flexing on Gregory. Well, actually, technically, I feel like he's flexing on us with the comments in all caps. Have you seen what I do on sketch cards?
I think he's flexing on you, bro.
Yeah, I know he is. I just didn't want to sit there by myself. Mark
Because
79, thanks for stopping by.
I get down on some sketch cards. I don't feel like I had your support on that, Joe.
No, the thing is you absolutely do get down on them, and you absolutely can.
I don't know, Joe. You're not selling it right now.
No, I'm being serious. I'm just unfortunately, I'm kind of like self-reflecting on that. The idea of like, I've gotten so old that I hate drawing small. And then CX says, no flex. I'm just being honest. Yeah, that's the flex right there.
That's the epitome of flex.
Let's see, Malenko, welcome very much in for showing up here on Whatnot. Malenko says, what blanks do you have available? Malenko, just get straight to the point. What do you have?
I have a lot of them, a lot of blanks.
Malenko, do yourself a favor, or do Dia a favor at least. Is there a particular topic that you're interested in? This way it would allow him to narrow it down.
Yeah, no, seriously. I have so many blanks that it would probably be easier for you to just say what you want than for me to tell you what I have, because I have a lot. It would just be simpler for you and me. Did you have something in mind?
Malenko says, do you have a Lady Death?
I don't think so. Who is that? Lady Death?
Yeah, Lady Death is it's not DC. Well, I mean, that's the funny thing is technically if you had a DC Comics, you could do their version of Lady Death, but their Lady Death is just called Death. Anyway, but that's from the Endless. But that Lady Death is different. I think Malenko is talking about the Lady Death that has like the pale white skin, the white hair, and the giant hooters, and the black leather bikini, and then stuff like that. Yeah, Malenko says yeah. CXS says Gregory says to CXS, I'm going to have the guy that cuts books do the 4 turtles in black and white and just do the bandanas colored suit. Gregory, that guy's name is Custom Cut Comics. So yeah, you were real close with that when you said the guy that cuts comics. Custom Cuts, good guy. I don't think you have a Lady Death. Like, I don't even think you have like the company that they have. Is that even an image? I wonder who Lady Death is printed by.
Yeah, I don't think I have Lady Death though. Especially which is a little embarrassing after saying all that I said, and then you throw out the first one. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't have that.
So it says first appeared in Eternity Comics, in evil earning number one. So yeah. So yeah, she was in Eternity Comics, Chaos Comics, Cross Gen Comics, Avatar Press. So they've been, unfortunately, they're like, well, we like this character, but the company themselves keep shutting down. So
It's just a shame to leave that so blank, you know? But then it looks unfinished.
mm,
trying to spite you, like I ain't standing right beside you. What do I do? What's the move? What's the move? What's the move? What's the move?
I thought I was gonna do another cover, but we did a lot more on this than I thought.
right.
Where's that blew up?
Beside you, what do I do? What's the move? What's the move? What's the move?
I actually wish I would have did those goggles just a little different.
Rico says, "Do you have an Instagram?"
Yeah, I do. It's under the same.
Engraved art.
Yeah,
If
it
I can
should
find
have
it
the
real
same
quick.
icon too.
Yeah, give me a second here. Let me find it real quick, and I will type it in for them. So that, yeah. So it's going to be like this.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh, these markers are nice.
Did your wife just give you a compliment?
Yeah.
I'm going to take it, run with it. But she's not wrong. So. One of these days, if I ever show up, your wife's going to hit me with a frying pan. You know that, right?
Probably.
And I would deserve it.
We don't condone violence, but I think that might be justified.
You know what? That might not be violence. In some countries, that's just the love.
Yeah.
and goodbye. My hope is that all of those markers are going to be nice and juicy for you.
My hope is that too, which is why I'm just using them now. Like, we're just gonna use them. And I thank you again.
No, man, you're totally fine. I just remember that some of your previous ones, like you never even got a chance to use them by the time you opened them. They were like, you know, like half dried up.
That was Copics, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Copics.
I think I'm looking currently at 2 Copics that are sitting on underneath my monitor. That I think when I get paid, I might be looking to refill, but I think I gotta buy refills for it. One of them I may already have a refill for. I'm not sure. Maybe I do. I might have just. Oh, I do. One of them I already have a refill for. Awesome. That cotton pearl is a very, very light Caucasian skin tone.
I didn't do anything that I planned to do. I said I was gonna do battle damage, and I didn't. I said I was gonna do a headshot, and I didn't. And it's your fault, Joe.
I know. I was distracting you completely, so I apologize for that, dude.
You were no help at all.
I know. I'm completely aware. I didn't realize you were wanting to do battle damage. Otherwise, I would have helped remind you about that now. So I'm sorry about that.
I figured a light background would be cool, help him stand out. But I'm going to start doing watercolor on the background because of the simple fact that it's got better coverage and it's easier. You know what I mean?
Right?
So much that goes into using the marker. I do like the fact that this is going on, though. It reminds me of how you would do it, and I would say, man, yours always looks so even.
The Copics?
Yeah, you were only using Copics at that time.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, but you're doing, I feel like it's because you're doing it right. You know? Not that I really was, but I think what helps is the fact that you're nice and juicy.
Yeah.
But now, the cover that you're drawing it on, is it that slick texture, or is it, that real Bristol board kind of a texture?
It's Bristol board.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that is pretty Bristol
Yeah,
board.
the Copics love that Bristol board kind of stuff, so that's a good one.
Put it down to pick it back up. I guess I'm strung out. Sure you want me watching the story, sticking my tongue out. No baby, I'm too busy trying to impress who I got at home lately. I'm too busy trying to finesse the future for more babies. 4 of us, all on the tour bus with no court dates. Divorce us. You got more chance of winning a horse race. On shoulders of Megan Thee Stallion after her tour day. Walked in like I'm Dexter, listening to Kesha. I don't mean to stress you, but you know that I'm the next up. Don't be gassing me, I'd rather speed off in the Tesla. Had to flee the scene, I let the beat off in the stretcher. Yeah, look, till the boys catch up. Yeah, 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 till the boys catch up. Yeah. Hey, got so many hits, they think I'm juicing. Yes, they say I'm a problem, call up Houston. Yeah, middle school they said I was a nuisance. Yeah, now I'm selling albums to their students. Yeah, take back, now I just bring on 8 back. When I drive, just crank that, then pass that to A-Rap. Any tribe don't play that. Hottest crew since ASAP. I'm like Wayne meets K-Dot, and you look more like K-pop. So them boys don't test me, I look sweet like Nestle, I got a snipe like Wesley, I am the GOAT like Messi. Hold up, I don't want the game to get the best of me. Still I'm kicking down his door like open sesame. I walked in like I'm Dexter, listening to Kesha. I don't mean to stress you, but you know that I'm the next up. Don't be gassing me, I'd rather speed off in the Tesla. Had to flee the scene, I left the beat off in the stretcher. Yeah, look, till the boys catch up. Yeah, 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 till the boys catch up. Yeah. I'm around you. Look at this. We created this. This didn't exist before.
They're just looking really, really slick, dude.
Thank you. So for that hand, but that's okay. All right. So that's that. I gotta do something with that. I should do like orange. You think an orange would be good for this background speech bubble?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're just gonna go in there with orange, make it pop out. Not a brush. We're gonna use a thicker line. Oh, I didn't follow that line. I'm just messing up now. Thank you.
Yeah, coloring, your cool coloring at the peak. Absolutely, dude.
All right. What time is it?
It is 8:37 my time.
Your
6:37
time?
yours.
All right. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm all right.
You tired? You
I'm a little tired just because, like I said, I got up super early today. And I didn't sleep that last night. But you have another request that you can throw in the bin for like next time, because this is another character you like. That is Gambit.
do Gambit. I'm gonna circle back around to this and probably not. I should put something on this. Ugh. It was fun to draw. Gambit.
Gambit.
I'm telling you. Let me put some of this stuff up. Let's see if we can do a Gambit. said, in the Gambit cover, do Gambit throwing cards with a purple effect.
Yeah, I just caught my breath. I did that with next. Heavy how I step. She love me most deaf. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. Yeah, these things work out, worked out, worked out, worked out. I just caught my breath. I did that with next. Heavy how I step. She love me most deaf. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. Yeah, these things work out, work out, work out, worked out. Yeah, spoke to the kid in me, asked me why I woke like Kennedy. Bought a new coat for the coat, ain't finna breathe like ain't straight for the dome like Kennedy. Hey, look, killing me on my own, you must be kidding me. Always felt they wanna get rid of me. Only place I'm home with Trinity. Oh, yeah, God give me hope, yeah. I can't say much wrong. Test my emotions against what I know. I see highs and I see lows. Way too deep, that's how I know. No one said that's how it goes. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, I go back again, up at 2 a.m. God is moving still, even when I don't see him. Is you okay? Okay. Are you by yourself? You wanna vibe? Come through, come through. I just caught my breath. I did that, what's next? Heavy how I step. She let me move that. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. Yeah, these things work out, work out, work out, work out. I just caught my breath.
Bayo says in the Gambit cover, do Gambit throwing cards with a purple effect. And just so you know, Whatnot Royalty has showed up. He says, Ayo, Cajun art.
Yo, Jeffrey, what's
The
up,
master,
man?
the master himself.
Whatever, you missed this flop that I just did. I'm gonna go into that with darker, with some dark. Let's see if I can do. See if I can do something.
I did that was next. Heavy on my chest. She love me most. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. I just caught my breath. I did that was next. Heavy how I step. She love me most. These things work out, work out, work out, work out. Yeah. These things work out, work out, work out, work out.
Maybe I'll have him a little bit more.
my friends all went Gretchen on me. Oh boy, like SeaWorld, got killed a killer. Cleanse the sinner, heal me, but somehow I'm iller. I might pin the thriller, fighting wild thoughts, I'm Bryson Tiller. I hit my baby like, girl, I'm not crazy, right? Chasing this dream, that isn't just lazy, right? Am I obeying life? Cause I prayed tonight. And look, my question was,
I feel like that leg.
she told me don't be a pessimist. I guess the father is testing us, cause I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, it feel like the only thing keeping me from falling into joy or in the void. Trapped between my purpose and the serpent, and I need you, Lord. I can't put my faith off in another man. The president just disrespected motherland. The reverend say I must respect Uncle Sam. My brethren, he probably got the gun in hand. Everyone just live their life for sun and sin. I'm trying to rap in such a way it make my mother glad. I hope my raps take all the drugs out of my brother's grasp. I hope my raps push enemies into a lover's hands. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. I got all this pressure on me, I can't get it off me. Falling down the rain, pouring to the wind. Nights in the pain, coming over this. I'll get all the pain. Fame is just a fancy. Chase it all the same. Coming over this.
Jeremiah says, "Dad, who are you drawing?"
There he is.
Gambit.
Lost boy, king's son, make him sing, make him feel some right to you.
Leo says, "Do you collect any figures?"
Not really, kind of.
Something in my head ain't right. At 24, maybe my chemicals off. It's in my DNA, my heritage off. So who's to blame for that? Who can I aim it at? Jesus took the weight for that, but how long can I wait for that? I'm sick of lying. They told me time flies, I think it glides. I'm on it closer to the ground as it passes me by. I found a funny video, it was me as a child.
I think I need more of a thinner pencil.
He planned to throw himself from a bridge at the hand and I'll smile. If you ask me, he said he's fine with his hand on the word. He might have told you that he was tired, exhausted from work. He might have said he felt out of place with his family church. But he made me feel out of place being alive on this earth. Yeah. I know this life is fragile. We all got used to fading. I thought that I could take it. I guess the truth is, don't cry, don't cry. Deny, deny, deny. Don't look. Truth is, sometimes I pray that melatonin works, just read it like
He said, Jeremiah says, "Okay," so he knows you're drawing Gambit.
so I can say that I was fast asleep in God's hand. Therapy can't work for me. How could I trust another man? Yeah, Satan must have thought he hit a gold line. Because I hated me like he hated me the whole time. Accepted everything that he would say to me with no qualms. Acting like he's the one that painted me. I know God is walking with me. But depression ain't disappeared because he is not Houdini. Don't tell me that he ain't there just because you see me bleeding. You keep talking like you see through me, then you gon' have to see me. For real. True hope comes in darkest places. Cause when I made my bed in hell, he was face to face. And so I tatted Corndale, that's my invitation. I know his presence always thickest in the thinnest spaces. Yeah, but I'm still here, still healing, I'm still hurting. That kid somewhere that been on the edge remind me it's worth it. We fighting lions, walking on ropes, we live at the circus. But Jesus chose to die, so I wouldn't. I'm here on purpose. Yeah.
Let's see if I can at least get this kind of figured out. That connection point wasn't really working for me.
Snake Harris, man, thanks for popping by, dude.
Harris, it's been a minute, bro. How have you been?
Jeremiah says, Dad, drifting in Forza is so hard.
Yeah, it is.
Harris says, Snake says, hanging in there, brother. Oh, sorry, I said that in the wrong voice because, you know, he loves his wrestling. He's hanging in there, brother. And then he says, how's y'all doing?
Doing good, man.
He's doing good too, brother.
Mm-hmm.
We back at it again, man. You know what it is. It's 2 up, 2 down. Shout out to Bristol. Shout out to the whole VA. I told Shorty I prayed. If I could, I would take the money without the fame. People say bad habits never change, but we used to get it, so I told them I disappeared. Hey, can't be tore, can't be too down. Problem for the fall, but I can't help it, things is new now. Really match your friends when you be low, when the shoe they rule out. Time is coming up, I'm next in rows, I'm on my new wild. Dang, feel like I'm gonna be on top till I'm 50. Zach every man McClung, I run the gates in my city. I just dropped the album with one miss. My dogs gotta fight, we like Mike Vick. Yeah. Oh my God. The no feel so unique to me.
Perspective isn't. I gotta kind of straighten it out, man. Are you letting me focus or what?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I apologize.
Man, you distracted, bro.
I'm sorry about that. I was waiting for the conversation to evolve. So, I mean, Snake never responded, which, you know, I'm not sure who else is on here. It says there's 3 people on here, but I see you, me, and I'm not sure who else. You know, Jeremiah is, talking about Forza for a second, but then he disappeared too.
Could probably make those eyes bigger. Huh?
Forsaken V12 said, how did the Deadpool come out?
It came out. It's all right.
He said it's nice.
Thank you. I don't think I would sell that for much. I want his jacket flowing. Oops. My apologies.
Omar Reyes Jr. the third. Thanks for stopping by. Bayo says, all right, I'm going to go watch other live streams at 10:45. I'll come back to yours live stream. See you later.
All right. Thank you.
Trying to see what makes you happy. I've been rapping for the love and peace, but I guess that's absurd. Cause radio be playing rappers that be trapping birds. But baby, I know why the cage bird sings. Cause only love can make the type of bells that freedom rings. What that means, you and me, we got the keys. We could get it started like the Black Eyed Peas. And yeah, I say we start right here. I'm so sincere. I'd rather lend 2 ears than tattoo tears. And yeah, hey, I love you. And you love me. That's how it be. That's how it be. Say I love you and you love me. That's how it be. My mama loved me so much that she fed me tofu. She did it so that maybe one day I would grow to be a man to know you can't have bread alone. Ooh, just like you ain't promised to hit cause you got Pro Tools. Sometimes I need a spirit bomb like I was Goku. Or maybe Goatee. Boy, I'm about to go. You know that hate that you were hoping no one noticed.
Is there anyone that we're interested in rating?
In what?
Is there anyone that we're interested in rating?
In waiting? Oh, like over on the tubes? I don't know. Give me a second here.
No, rating.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. There's, Lady Barber says that's a really good drawing, by the way, over on the tubes.
Thank you.
Let's see. Who is Deviant Apple, Def Shogun, Johnny Lucas, Just Josh Draws, Sullivan Artist. That's about what I've got.
Okay.
Like that purple dinosaur, he told me that you love me and I love you, that is true. But really, I do not feel like that's what it's anymore. I see us lining up for fighting like we were the troops. I see excitement over biting like we watching Tyson. Got people writing for the rappers that we thought were true. I got the trap, we holding sign that saying stop the violence. It's too much silence, people dying for a mouse to move. Ooh, if you rude, change your attitude. Politicians think I'm tripping, I'm an actor fool. Yeah, yeah. And the saddest news, how you deny your brother water when your glass is full. Yeah, and he's coming, yeah, he's coming soon. I could see the love train like it's Chattanooga. Hey, love got me like yabba dabba do. If you ain't with it, change your plan like your data through. Hey, yeah,
He has such a funky, because you know he's got these things on his waist and all that.
they gon' say that I went soft on this one.
Challenging myself doing something more action oriented.
let me go back to this. Okay, oh boy, that's a long name. But Valerie Elena Rodriguez says, badass fire with an OK symbol, says, keep up the good work. Also, is that Skizzy Mars playing?
No, it's KB.
Who is Skizzy Mars?
I would think maybe like a drill rapper.
Oh,
Maybe. I'm only guessing, so. He says it sounds like him, huh?
well, that's what they said, so.
So I'm gonna slow erase this a little bit. We're not gonna finish this on stream, Joe. No worries.
You know what, though? That's a good start for the next stream, though.
Yeah. So I like that. I mean, I'm satisfied with it. I can keep playing with it.
Let's see, Valerie says, the last song that played sounded like him. What tools are you using?
So this right now is just pencil. I usually use Copic multi-liners. These are ink pens. I use a Pentel pocket brush. This is a brush pen. I use markers and I use watercolor.
Markers are alcohol markers, and he uses watercolor, but he also uses colored pencils occasionally. So he uses a wide variety of stuff. Excuse me, hiccups. Mitchie Pie says hi. Richard Postbus 1989 says, Oh, the Gambit from the X-Men cartoon series of the 90s in Fox Kids America. Or, as we like to sometimes call it, Gambit from the X-Men comics. La Frama? I'm going to say La Frama. Had joined there for a second, but looks like they already dropped really quick. So if you're still around, thanks for hanging out. Mitchy Pie on YouTube says Mr. Cosmos 1989. Ooh, I was so addicted to that cartoon.
All right, so that's a good start. I think we can keep working with that on our next one. I'll fill that out with his pants. Wanted them to be pretty in your face.
Valerie says, I love drawing, but I'm afraid I'm not at that level. I'm sorry. Maybe one day. How long have you been drawing? Sorry if I'm asking a lot of questions. Actually, Valerie, is the exact opposite. We're actually very happy when people ask questions and are interacting with us. It helps quite a bit.
So I've been drawing, just for simplicity. I've always drawn like throughout my life, but like a lot of artists, there's a period of time where you kind of fall out of art or you stop drawing. Not everyone, but sometimes you do for different reasons. So I stopped drawing, and in 2021 I picked it back up, and I've been drawing since. So Valerie, I know that you want to draw, and I encourage you to do so. I think you should subscribe, and let's go on this journey together. Me and my moderator, our goal for next year, 2026, is to really level up in our art in multiple ways, to challenge ourselves to do different things, different styles. You should join us on that. Make sure you follow with us, follow the lives, and get in.
And please ask questions, interact. We thrive on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Cosmos says, I remember the show when I was 5 in my country of Greece. Personally, I was a fan of Storm because of her weird suit costume.
Yeah. We did this on a whim, so we're gonna keep coming back to that. I like his face. I made the adjustment that makes me a little bit more happy with how things are going. We'll give him a little smile. Mon ami. I'm gonna have to make those legs bigger. I feel like the angle I'm drawing at is distorting it a little bit. Kind of like what you were saying, Joe?
That's correct. Valerie says, thank you for your support. Valerie, I mean, regardless of how crappy you think you are, the one thing that you'll figure out from like any real artist is you're probably going to be your own worst critic. you know.
Yeah.
And the one thing that Anthony and I are really, I think we're really good at is being able to help positively influence people and making sure that like we focus in on what you're doing right. Sure, everybody. I mean, me and Anthony both know that there's stuff that we both do that can definitely be improved upon. That's just the reality of art, period. You know, but it's also subjective. You know, so don't think that your stuff is crap or don't think that you can be doing better. Just absolutely put it out there. You'd be surprised at how many people are going to give you positive feedback.
We did this the other day, Monday, or was it Sunday?
That was
Today's Monday.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yes.
And then we did this Saturday as well. I worked on this a little bit. We finished this on live. All of this is on YouTube too, so you can go back and you can see how we've been doing these. I just did this earlier today. All right. But I think we're gonna end the stream here, you guys.
Hold on
So
real quick. So just you know, Mr. Cosmos says, I'm sorry, Mitchie Pie says your work is absolutely amazing.
thank you. I appreciate you. Smash that like button. Give us a follow or a subscribe. That way, thank you for the hearts too. I appreciate it. We're gonna be back if everything works out. Maybe tomorrow, Joe, or what?
If you're available tomorrow, I'll make myself available tomorrow.
All right. So thank you guys. Look out for us. We're going to be doing more streams more often, more throughout the week. And we appreciate everybody's support. So come on back and check us out. Couldn't agree with more. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jonathan. We'll end over on whatnot. Oops. Wrong thing. All right, you guys, over on YouTube, thank you for the support. Make sure you smash the like button and give us a subscribe to the channel, because we'll be back and we'll be doing more things like this. So you guys have a good one.